rocking the place. Groovy.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Front Porch here on WOK. What you want to be talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared. It is Free Your Mind Friday on this Friday, June 9th. Is it? No, 5th. The clock is wrong. June 5th, 2026. If you got something on your mind, you want to get it off your chest, give us a call here at 504-582-9422. And of course, uh, come on in, grab yourself a comfortable chair, a mug or tumbler of your favorite frosty or steamy adult beverage. Mind your manners. Say good morning and sit a spell with us here on the front porch for the next 3 hours as we cruise the news with a New Orleans focused scope. And don't forget to holler at us because we are home on the campus of Xavier University at the foot of the overpass on Norman C. Francis Parkway. So it is Free Your Mind Friday. There's been a lot of things going on this week. And of course, I'm here to have the discussions and wrangle some things as we're trying to make sense of all of the craziness that's going on in the world. But good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. I see you guys coming into the chat. Good morning to Miss Joyce. Good morning, Gracie. Good morning, Charles Ferguson. And I know we're going to have some more people who are joining us later on. This week has been a lot. Even though like school is out, I am still busy. Is I don't know what, and no signs of slowing down. And it's okay. It's quite fine. Um, but the summer is here. For those of you who are um, looking at your plans for the summer, what are y'all gonna do this summer? What are your kids going to do this summer? There's some opportunities for our young adults and teenagers to get jobs. There's a couple of things through the city. Also, there are opportunities for enrichment, academic, and even in other uh, areas like gymnastics and karate and all of those different things. Get those kids occupied, get them off the game, out of the house, and looking in and out of your refrigerator. Get them moving because brain drain is real. And in the fall, when we start looking at who needs to be placed where, we can tell who actually did the summer reading. But hey y'all, hey. It is June. I feel like this year is going by pretty quickly. I I didn't feel like that last year. Like January last year felt like it went on for like months. Because every time you turn around, something in the news, something in the news, something in the news. And right now, I don't feel like the year is has any breaks on it. Because every time we turn around, we're in another month. We were just in May. We were just in May. And then also with the weather. We didn't hardly get any rain in April, but it's been raining since like May 21st. I've been watching the ridiculous rain. So I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know what hurricane season is going to bring because we are in the midst of hurricane season 2026 as of June 1st. And prayerfully, it'll be a light season. We won't have to drop everything and run. this go round, I'm telling y'all, we gotta run like two more times. I'm just gonna move to Nashville and we'll figure anything else out. Cause this running back and forth, I've been running since I was a kid. George, Andrew, yeah, I'm tired, and I love this city. I love being in this area, but yeah, tired. Do something else. Want to do something else. So, those of y'all out in Radio Land, and are we back up on FM? Are they? Okay, because I know that the antenna for the FM station was being relocated. However, it's still down. Those of you who want to listen on FM, join us on WBOK 1230 AM or WBOK1230.com so that you don't miss any information from the shows here at WBOK. So I guess there'll be an announcement when it's back in position, and we'll let you guys know when the FM side is up. But of course, you can always catch us on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. I don't know if we're on Twitch and Twitter today, but we're at least on those three platforms where you can join in on the conversation in the chat, in the comments, and you can also join in uh, by giving us a call here. It is 504-582-9422. Good morning. Good morning, Judge Kimya Holmes. Hey, cousin. Good morning to Jackie Wilmore. I hope again that you guys are having a wonderful start to your Friday. It's the weekend. I'm curious of what you guys are going to be doing this Friday, well, not this Friday, but this weekend, because there's several events that are going to be taking place in the city. We're going to have some guests from Pride NOLA here a little later on, and then we have another guest that'll be joining us. Those of you who are interested in shopping at the farmers market, that will be available on tomorrow in Marrero. It is the James and Lavella Lee Marrero Farmers Market. It'll be open from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. There will be vendors, fantastic cakes and catering, Suzanne's Sensations, Ease, Snowballs and Sweets, Blue Rooster Farm, Chill Out Drinks, Melange Jewelry, Hoodie Shoe Charms, Sweets by T, Supraya Salvage, When Teas Talk, Patty's Creations, The Super Patch Company, Kay's Infused Pineapples, The Backyard Farms, Osborne Soaps and Cosmetics, and Raven's Creations. All local businesses within our community. They have a lot of fresh things that are going to be available. There's a person who does these juices out there that they set, like they keep a long line. So for those of you who want to interact with some people in our community to see what products aren't on the shelves that you can find, fresher products and produce, please join the folks in Marrero. It is just past Ames, and I think it's if you're facing toward Westwego, it's to the left. So yeah, join us, because I'm gonna stop out there at some point tomorrow because I want to get one of those juices. But yeah, Marrero, I'll get the full address for y'all in a little while, and I'll be able to get that and put that in the chat for those of you who want to go to the farmers market. There's also, what else is going on tomorrow? I know the festival for Pride NOLA, I think, has been postponed, but they'll talk about that more when they come today. I saw it this morning because of the weather. So yeah, for sure. We're gonna get out and take this break right quick. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long.
That's right. It's party time each and every Sunday night at 7 p.m. on WBOK. It's the Throwback Throwdown with DJ Wick as he brings you the best in old school from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and the early 2Ks. Plus, the party goes to another level at 9 p.m. with the Throwback Throwdown Party Mix to round out the night. It's the Throwback Throwdown Sunday nights at 7 p.m. on WBOK and on the World Wide Web at WBOK1230.com.
Good Friday morning, everyone. I'm Elizabeth Kubel, and here are today's headlines for you. The New Orleans Police Department is working to keep the public safe this weekend as they expect street takeovers in New Orleans. The NOPD says this weekend's event is on a much larger scale where even more visitors are expected to take part. Officials say those who don't comply with laws could face federal charges. The superintendent of the Southeast Louisiana Flood Protection Authority is placed on leave. The superintendent will be paid according to the department, but the reason behind the leave is unclear. The Orleans Levee District Police patrol and inspect levees and flood walls and can have mobile and foot patrols. This leave comes just days into hurricane season. And a Field of Dreams is a step closer to turning on the Friday night lights with two new partnerships. The long-planned Ninth Ward Stadium is set to be located near Carver High School. Officials with the project announced that Raising Cane's has been named the official stadium partner, while LCMC has secured naming rights to the playing surface. The project has faced many hurdles that have delayed it for years, but now it appears headed in the right direction. And that is a look at your Friday headlines for you. Have a great day, everyone, and a great weekend.
This is Andronika Morris, host of Put Housing First. Join us every Tuesday at 12 o'clock, where we will discuss how housing affects every aspect of our lives and what's necessary, what's needed to guarantee housing for all. Join us every Tuesday at 12 o'clock as we dig down deep onto the issues that affect all of us.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the front porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared. It is Free Your Mind Friday, and by all means, don't take all of me, but give yourself to someone else. Oh, goodness gracious. I hope you all are having a good start to your Friday. I most certainly am. And with that, I'm going to go straight to the lines. 504-582-9422. Hello, Elwin.
Hello, Kim.
How
And
are
how you
you?
doing this morning?
I am doing well. Where are you? I hear a bunch of wind.
What you're hearing is the fan. I got a fan on. Let me
Are you
turn it
sitting
on.
directly in front of the fan, baby?
Yes,
Why?
because it's cooler that way.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, what's going
What you
on?
gonna do this weekend?
I have so many different things going on this weekend, Elwin. I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, I'm gonna start my weekend off by watching Tina Turner.
Nah. That sounds fair. Is that something gonna be on PBS?
Yeah, on PBS.
Okay. Do you watch that on like analog TV or do you watch that on digital TV? Because I want to know where you find these shows at.
A friend of mine calls me and tell me who's on PBS on Friday, on Saturdays. But when I was watching Fleetwood Mac last Saturday, they mentioned Tina Turner was going to be on this Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I'm at.
Okay. Okay. And what else? You gonna do that all weekend? Because the concert's not gonna last.
No, just that Friday,
Okay.
tonight, and I'm going out with my group over the week. It's tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
and Sunday I'm gonna rest up.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Do you still have to go to physical therapy?
I know they discontinued that for right now.
Okay.
Till I get in touch with the doctor who's going to do the surgery for me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You told me about that surgery. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think, and I will be talking to him in August. So I'm off for a good little while.
Okay. So how long they saying you're gonna have to be down with this surgery?
Week. It's going to be a week. It's a process. It's a week for one, and it's I think it's 2 weeks for the other.
Okay. But they're not gonna do them back to back, are they?
No. They're going to let one heal first, and then they're going to go back and do the other one.
Got it. So what else you got on tap for the weekend?
And that will be the last surgery hopefully I will have.
Yes, prayerfully that'll be your last because this
Yes,
has been a journey.
because I don't want any more. Anything else have to go. I have anything else. I'll take it with God. Take it to God after that.
You're gonna go see about yourself until it's time for you to not be here.
Yeah,
Right.
of course.
Right.
I mean,
As long as we on that
I'm gonna
path,
go
we
check on.
good. You get no argument
I'm
from
gonna
me.
check. No argument. I mean, I'm gonna check on myself anyway.
Very good.
Because I believe in checking on myself. I was trying to get a friend of mine to do the same thing. And this friend of mine who used to be here in New Orleans, he was scared to go see the doctor and stuff. He told me, Well, I got to go see the doctor. I said, man, because you're old enough. Your mama's not here. Your daddy's not here. And you're grown. So you got to do the grown thing. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I didn't want to do that. Well, I said, bro, you have a choice. You can live or you can die. Whatever choice you make is up to you.
You don't always die though. Sometimes you have a long life and be in suffering.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I'm giving him, I'm trying to scare him so he can go to the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
I
I'm trying to
understand what
use,
you're saying
I'm trying to,
perfectly.
you can live or you can die. You can live if you want to go see the doctor, but you can die if you don't. So,
You're absolutely correct.
so, and I'm going to get, while I'm in there, I got to go get an audio done to my ears to check my ears on Monday.
You're going to see an audiologist?
Yes.
What's going on with your ears?
Well, I'm just checking on them.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm checking on everything,
Mm-hmm. Very good. I'm proud of you.
And starting in January, I think I'm gonna go have the other thing done, the colon done
Okay,
in
very
January.
good.
So I'm gonna be around. Hopefully, I'll be around a long time to bother you and Brilliant.
You're not a bother. We love to hear you call.
I'm just saying that as a joke.
Mm-hmm. We love you.
Love you too, Kim.
Mm.
So I'll be around. Hopefully, I'll be around a long time. I will check on me and see what's going on with me. If it's nothing, then it's nothing.
Okay.
Uh, but if it's something, they'll catch it in time. So, but I'm hopefully it's nothing.
Well, prayerfully, it's nothing that needs a whole lot of intervention. But if it is, I'm glad that you're going to go and see about it so we don't have to guess about what's going on.
Right. I don't want to. I mean, believe me, I check on myself every year.
Very good.
Every year, even if I got to go to the doctor maybe twice a year, I check on myself. That's more than what I can say about some of my friends. Okay, some of my friends are scared to go.
You can encourage your friends, but you make sure that you go even though your friends don't.
Right. Well, it's the old saying: you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
You're absolutely correct.
So that's how that go.
Mm-hmm.
But I will have a good weekend, and I hope you do the same, Kim.
I shall have a good weekend, and thank you for wishing me well on this weekend. I look forward to hearing about your Tina Turner concerts when we get back here on Monday, okay?
And Braylon, wherever you are, I hope you have a good weekend too.
I'm sure wherever he is, he's going to have a wonderful time.
Okay.
All right.
I will talk to you later.
All right.
Have a good weekend.
You too, Elwin.
Bye-bye.
Bye. 504-582-9122. Pop Jones, good morning.
Hey, Kim.
How are you?
I'm doing fine.
It's good to hear your
Busy
voice.
have you ever heard the term busy as a bee?
Yes, I've heard that before.
Yeah, that fits you to a T.
Agreed. And some people would like me to not be as busy.
What people are they? You tell me
People
who
who
they
are
are.
watching me, people who are watching me go
They're
here, there, and
watching you.
everywhere. And sometimes they want me to relax. I'm going to get to that at
Oh,
some point.
that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want you to rest yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. I thought they were just being inquisitive and stuff.
No.
No, they want you to rest yourself. Yeah,
Yes.
well, that's a good thing. Kim, because sometimes you could take on a little too much,
Mm-hmm. Yes, I have done that before.
Even though you're having fun, but the body can talk back to you.
The body and the mind too.
Right, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So so much going on, Kim. You know,
Oh Lord.
look like they're trying to take your dreams. Oh, I don't know what I can't understand what's the end game with this, what they're doing.
In my
As
humble opinion,
far
Pop.
huh?
In my humble opinion, what I think
Okay,
what I think is happening right now is that the wealthy class has
okay,
has noticed the demand from the working class for higher wages.
okay,
All right. And because the working class is demanding higher wages, the
okay.
wealthy class is trying to figure out a way how to make more money. And
Right.
even if they are putting the people who allow for their organizations to grow at in harm's way, like that they can't afford to get medicines and food and gas and health care. um, I think what they're trying to do is force people into forced labor again,
Okay.
because then that way they keep
All,
all of their money.
all right, Kim. You already know I'm not the chauvinist knife in the drawer.
Mm-hmm.
But don't the rich know that they make it off of the middle class and the poor? If it destroy them, they're gonna destroy themselves.
No, they're not. That's why the laws are changing right now.
Where they gonna get money from?
So listen, Pop,
Where they
if they
gonna
don't
get?
have to pay
We
you
go.
because
In
they
other
can
words,
imprison you, they saving their money.
put everybody in prison.
Yeah, well, we have prisons that are open and not filled. And so with the recent laws that have been
Oh,
changed,
yeah, we got 175,000,
yeah. So we have new
and
prisons
using our money.
using our
But
money
you
and our bodies. They're trying to put
can't.
people in jail so they can continue to make more money and get forced labor. Because if you're in Louisiana, if you're in jail, if you're in prison, you can do forced labor.
But where's the money? Or where the money gonna come from?
Well, I mean,
If you
to
if
run
you
those
if
prisons,
you
you
look,
have
Kim,
different businesses that are making money off of that.
look, can I ask a question?
Yes.
If you destroy the middle class and the poor, where the heck is the money gonna come from?
Businesses are still going to do business with other businesses to run those prisons, Pop. You got to feed the people in the prison. You got to have housekeeping or cleaning in the prison. Some of which you can force the prisoners to do, because if you're in prison in Louisiana, you are permitted, it's not illegal for you to do forced labor with no pay.
So everybody gonna be in prison. Is that what you're saying?
They're trying to send as many as they can. Did you notice that? Did you know that the law of if you sleep outside or if you sleep in a public place, you can go to jail?
Oh yeah, they got 100. They got 175,000 of prisons that they use to fix the other way with our money.
Yeah,
But they can't feed. They can't feed the children or help the poor.
yeah. They don't want to help the poor. They want the poor to work for free. Hence, if you're sleeping on the street, you go to jail, and then you work for them for free, enriching them because they're gonna make money off the things that you do while you're in jail and prison. So they continue to keep their money, Pop. They're fine. And it is us who
What?
has to push against that by getting these lawmakers out of their seats, stop being apathetic when it comes to the civic process, and also pay attention to the people who are stepping on us that some of our politicians are shaking hands with and hugging and hanging out with, so we don't send them back either.
Okay. All right now. Well, this is. If I'm listening at you, Kim, this is the new world order, huh?
No, there's some old behavior, white
Oh, it is.
Christian
Okay.
national, and I
It's
want to say
strictly white
males,
people.
but it's really just white people and people
Oh, for
who
real?
identify with the benefit of being white. So that's some of us too. That's some of the Asians, some of the Hispanics, some of the Indians, all of them. People who use their likeness to use whiteness as their measuring stick. Those are the people in our community, particularly. We have to push to the outside, violently shove, not push.
Well, Kim.
Yes.
Well, let me say this. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I lived in an era when the autocrat, if you wasn't a certain color and you wasn't Catholic, you couldn't go in the autocrat. I'm talking about these are black people.
I know what an autocrat is, sir. On St. Bernard by the I-10.
Yeah, right. But
I
it
know
was
what
a
you're talking
time
about.
before your time, you could go in the autocrat if you wasn't a certain color and you wasn't Catholic. Yeah, I know you don't remember.
I am very aware of those things because guess what, Pop? My grandfather, my mother's father.
Okay.
He used to be able to gain entry into those parties because he passed the straight comb test. He didn't pass the brown paper bag test.
Okay.
So I'm very aware of those things. And also, Pop, I'm very aware of how that still impacts us now because there are still people to this day who put a premium on fair skin, no matter how them people look. They just got light skin. They might look like they've been hit by a bus. They might look like Big Bird, but they still want to be with them because they have light skin.
Okay.
Why? Because they value the likeness of whiteness versus their own.
Kim, you very wise.
I'll take that. Thank you, Pop.
All right. Thanks for taking my call.
All right. Well, you take care of yourself. I hear that cough here.
Yes, I got to take some cough medicine.
Yes, go take your cough medicine.
All right.
And you, of course, can give us a call back later, okay?
All right, man. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Have a good one. And say hello to the queen from me.
Oh, yeah, she right. She right in here.
All right.
All right, I will do that. Thank
Y'all
you
have a
very
great
much.
weekend. Talk to you later, Pop.
All right.
All righty. So, yes, indeed. There's so many different things and so many things to deconstruct. I hope that at some point that people get out of their feelings and, sit with the things that other people are saying to them about their behavior or about their actions. This week has been very interesting for me online as I've had men over 60 who have a little money, who are misogynistic, colorist, values light skin over their own dark skin, and went back and forth with me. And at the end of it all, if you have the privilege, you have to listen more because your experience doesn't mean that's what's happening for everybody. Then another situation where this lady called me stupid because I made the comment of some black people get degrees so that they can show black people how to be white people better. And she got upset because I said it. Listen, that is a fact. A lot of black people obtain wealth and degrees and other things that they consider being closer to whiteness. They don't see it as that way, but it is that. And they use that to show to flex on other black people or show that they are not regular black, they're special black. And to that person who I finally understood what I said when I said go to hell, ma'am, and I meant that with your old self. Yeah, we have some unlearning to do. And sometimes you got to sit with stuff that people tell you. I do it all the time. Please don't think that I go without critique. Please don't think that I go without critique. Some things I'm ready to change. Some things I'm trying to figure out how to change. But yeah, if that's you, that's you. And if that's what you do, that's what you do. Sit with it. Hold with it. And hold it. And if it doesn't feel good, do something else to make it right. And I mean, that's the long and the short of it. However, we must take this break. You're listening to The Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
Slightly drier feel to the air as we are looking at slightly lower humidity. Highs today will still be into the low to mid 80s, partly cloudy skies. We're also still looking at some scattered chances for showers and thunderstorms, especially for the afternoon. Not looking at a whole lot, though, compared to previous days. As we are heading into Friday on into the weekend, an increased chance for rain as Gulf moisture starts to move in our area. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
On Auto Trends with JeffCars.com, here's a snippet of some of what we cover. GPS, Pioneer, Gladys West.
We worked long hours computing trajectory orbits and satellite orbits, trying to get the data and everything correct enough.
Auto Analyst, Mark Bland.
14 new vehicle deals that happen in this country out of every 100 that women don't have a fingerprint on.
To tune in, check out Auto Trends with JeffCars.com. Saturdays at 4 p.m. on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about.
This is The Law in Your Legacy. I'm attorney Pete Hamilton.
I'm attorney Ryan Hamilton.
When it comes to family planning, should you go with a will or a trust?
A will is like leaving instructions to the court. It tells them who gets what, but your family still has to go through a succession, which can be costly and time-consuming.
A trust, on the other hand, avoids court altogether. So when the time comes, everything transfers smoothly to your loved ones.
It's a little more work up front, but way less hassle and expense later. Plan smart, save time, and take care of your family.
This is not legal advice. That's just a tip brought to you by Liberty Bank and Trust. For more information, go to libertybank.net or contact us at 504-915-5016.
Step back in time and experience the moments that shaped our world at the National World War II Museum, located in the heart of the Warehouse District in New Orleans. This world-renowned museum brings history to life, telling America's story in the war that changed everything, why it was fought, how it was won, and what it means today. From immersive exhibits to powerful personal stories, this is more than a museum. It's an experience. Plan your visit today at nationalww2museum.org. World War II Museum, where history lives.
The New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation is the nonprofit organization that owns the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival presented by Shell. With the funds generated from Jazz Fest, the foundation invests in Louisiana companies through economic development, cultural enrichment, and free educational programs. To learn more about what the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation does, please visit www.jazzandheritage.org.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared. It is Free Your Mind Friday. If you got something on your mind, you want to get it off your chest, give us a call here at 504-582-9422. So yeah, I see these numbers and jumped up real fast. What y'all think I'm gonna be talking about today? It's Free My Friday. It's all a free for all. If you have something that you want to contribute to the conversation, by all means, please do. But yeah, it's good to see you guys coming into the chat. Chuck, I see you. I'm gonna go through some of the things that you've written, and let me say good morning to some of the people that I have missed. Good morning to Lori Weber. Good morning to Chuck Hunt, checking in from Monroe. Good morning to DiCaprio. Good morning, Cam. Hey, Cam. Thank God it's Friday. Absolutely. Mark, you ain't nothing. Yep, you ain't nothing. And I'm not going to tell him that at all. And let's see. Good morning to Sheila Joseph. Good morning. Good morning. Cool like I'm is Ryan Rhett. What's up? How are you, Ryan? And good morning to Samarium. Hey, Samarium. How you doing? Okay, so Chuck Hunt says one of the black female state senators from up here in Monroe, Louisiana, said she accidentally go to hell. Yeah, okay. She accidentally what? Made the vote for the new voter ID bill, which she sent someone to do the vote that ended up for the bill. She wanted to change it to against, but it was too late. She is being questioned. There are those saying that she should become a Republican. Nope, that's too far to say that somebody should become a Republican, to be honest. However, I will say this. We have some people in our community who are conservative. Traditionally, black people are conservative. The line draws where your identity with conservatism says that you're comfortable with working against or making policies that work against people's humanity. That's where I draw the line with people. You know, that's where the people with MAGA, I can't deal right there. It is too much, because what you're saying is the racism is not enough. The sexism is not enough. The homophobia is not enough. The what is the word? Why is it escaping me? The xenophobia is not enough. The child abuse is not enough. The violence against women is not enough. It's the money piece where y'all finally say, you know what? We wanted lower eggs, but you were okay with all the rest of the stuff. And that is so problematic for me. Like, even down to the way people weaponize religion. Like, at the point that you ignore somebody's humanity for your party, go to hell. Like, I just can't do much. We're going to take this break. I see your caller on the other line, but if I pick it up now, we're going to have a few seconds to talk, and I actually want to have a conversation with you. So we're going to take this break right quickly. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
From the campus of Xavier University, WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. In Broward County, officials say raising homestead exemptions could reduce tax revenue by about 11% in 2027, potentially leading to cuts to services like first responders. State CFO Blazing Gaglia is pushing back.
The very first thing that every single government should be funding is their first responders.
He says some local governments like Miami-Dade have overspent recent gains. A man is due in a California courtroom accused of killing his father, Black Grammy-nominated opera singer Jubilant Sykes. Prosecutors say 32-year-old Micah Sykes stabbed him to death in their Santa Monica home and claim the suspect may not have been properly medicated at the time. And the Obama Presidential Center is set to open on June 19th on Chicago's South Side, with officials expecting up to 1 million visitors each year. The Obama Foundation is a nonprofit collaborator of the Black Information Network. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
How they make the crowd go, woo! What? Woo!
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared. Jared, I saw another one of my students on Tuesday. I think I taught him in third grade. He's in college now, and he was happy to see me. That always makes me happy when y'all are happy to see me. There have been a few right out of high school. They run from me because the conversations we had while they were with me, they were tussling with that at that time. But then they come back and say, "Hey, Miss Dupree, hey." 504-582-9422. Good morning, Chuck Hunt.
Hello, how are you doing? Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine. How were you this morning?
Oh, doing just fine. And just adding on what you were just talking about, you had seen my comments. Yeah, that happened. That was that was last Saturday, and I found out about that vote. It was for the new voter ID, stricter voter ID, and she accidentally made the vote for one of our state senators, and I wish she's out of my district, and accidentally made the vote for that bill. What happened? She sent someone to make the vote instead of, and people wonder, say, well, you didn't. Why wouldn't you go and just make the vote yourself? And what happened when she wanted to change it, it was too late, and it had already been counted. And there she is. She's on the side of those like Jake Morris and Mike Echols, former city councilman, people from up here who are on that side. But you know what? What you were saying, I can tell you about her. She's the kind of person, she's always voted with them before, back when Magenda was governor, with the anti-abortion bill, when he signed it. It was signed across the river at a Baptist church across the river in Western Road, Louisiana. And she was standing up there with those politicians. And she was always talking about how she's anti-abortion, that talking about her faith, because by the way, she's married to a Baptist minister and a local Baptist minister, and I know she's probably using that now. She always using when they have legislation to come up down there, she ended up on the side of them. That's what a lot of them are saying. And she really could go on. A lot of people said, my folks said she should go on to the Republican Party because the way she votes, she's in a Democratic district. That's majority Democrat, but she ends up voting with them each time on things, and there's always something about anti-abortion,
Y'all gotta stop voting for her.
You know what happened? I didn't. Having them vote. She's been going in unopposed. I sure didn't. What happened?
Somebody got to run against her.
Someone has to vote. Yeah.
Stop voting for her. That'll be like that is the first thing. Okay, so Chuck.
Yeah.
In our community, we have been abused so much that we are so quick to forgive people who abuse us, and that's a thing with religion that I don't line up with. If somebody does you something, stop fooling with them people. You know what I'm saying?
I feel the same way. And the older I become,
not necessarily, but stop fooling with them people.
Yeah. I agree with you because, and you're right. And there's always the same thing. They go and vote for because, I went to school with, or I went in the same organization, or go to the same church. Yeah. And by the way, she's one of your sorority sisters.
And the lady I'm talking about that I told go to hell is one of my sorority sisters too. I do not care.
Don't care about that.
If we are cousins, if we are siblings, and you are
family members
and acting against my best interest, you can go to hell. And at this point, my parents are gone. You're not going to tell my
Yeah.
mama on me. You're not going to tell my husband on me. I said go to hell and leave me alone. Now, if you decide that you're going to voluntarily keep coming at me, telling me what I need to do or I need to excuse your behavior, the word's going to change from go to hell to something else. But we really have to stop forgiving people who are causing us harm. That is so crazy.
It is, and my mother told her sisters. And what happened? I see her around. We record and say, "Hey, how are you doing?" I keep moving. We're not buddies. I know what she's all about, and the thing about it, and you're right about that. And I told my father, say, what happened? I think a lot of them they get there, they get too comfortable and take you for granted, and yeah, I know it's when they start talking, you try to need them for something that's going on. They're so busy. But I know they always people in their circle. If people might be a person that might be donating to them or anything, someone that they see of importance, and those that are just your regular voters, they act like you're non-existent. And that's what's happening. That's what I told them. That's what happened with a lot of these black electeds. I think they take people for granted, and a lot of them, and there are those that like to talk at you too. That's another thing I have a problem with. I'm with you about that. I'd be ready to choke them. You want to talk at me. I get highly offended about that. I think as the older I become, going on 51, you just get less tolerant of that.
Absolutely. And it's a whole lot of different behaviors that we have in our community that people assume like they're supposed to get respect because they're older. Absolutely not. If you acting like an ass, I'm gonna treat you and talk to you like one.
Yeah.
I don't care how old you are, because at this point I'm almost 50. And I don't care
And
if
she's
you're
2 years younger than I am.
if you 60
Yeah.
or 70 and you talking reckless, you don't have no respect, I will not show you any respect. And we have this thing about age that you have to respect your elders. But we got some elders that are cutthroat and assholes who deserve to be cussed out from time to time. To remember that just because you got some age on you and you've been around a little while, if you are against the people, I don't care. I don't care. You can tell your children, you can tell your grandchildren. If you are acting out of pocket, I'm gonna say just that. You are out of pocket.
Oh yeah, and I've got to. There was a guy who he's with Kojic. He's a friend of ours. He's supporter Grammy. He gonna make a Facebook post about they have a women's leadership conference in Kojic, and he's so opposed to women in ministry. You know how they are about women and the LGBTQ community. He putting out he's been getting a lot of pushback on social media, and we see him we see him at the Grammy. He's a big supporter and all, but Dad had to get him straight too. He told me he's gonna try to get Dad into becoming. Dad said, "Hey, I don't have any problem with women in ministry because the church my parents go to, Baptist church, they have ladies who are in ministry, and there's no problem at all." And he kind of told him as much. And Coach, what happened? I think Bishop Charles H. Mason, when he found that faith, just like Joseph Smith and the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints, the HK Mormons. All this stuff built on backs of women and Southern Baptist conventions. Here we are again in 2026 with these same issues, and it's something he would not take the time to put on it to tell people to get out and vote because of the kind of times we're living in. But he had time to talk about women in ministry. It's always the same thing. Even going somebody being biblical and that'll be my landing gear. I didn't mean to go a long time.
No, we're fine. It's Freaky Mind Friday. Did you get it all off? If you got something else, we can go some more.
Oh yeah, but that's what I want to talk about. That and also I'm another one I found about when the legislative session ended that I saw the photos. Even Gary Chambers talked about it. He showed the photo of Bootsy there at a party there, and they all there together, and had the public address announcer for LSU, Dixon McMacken. He's a public address announcer, and he's a Louisiana House of Representatives. He was instrumental in the fact of you all losing those seats down there in your city. Yeah, Dixon McMacken. I know.
I'm aware.
Oh, yeah.
What bothers me right now, Chuck, is the people and their justification and clinging on to old ideas, old ideals that are not serving them well and are actually harmful to the people in their lives. Men who still support misogyny, you hate your daughters, and I stand on that. You really hate your daughters, and your daughters should try to find ways to get away from you because you mean them no well. Because if you're okay with this happening to other women, but you don't want it to happen to your daughters, you are a danger to women. And I don't care what your profession is, especially the people in a religious sect. Y'all
they're
are the
horrible.
worst ones.
The worst one. I've seen it.
The
You're
worst.
right.
So
You're right, and we talking about how Trump is, but the main ones who were saying it, who were black, that they wanted to talk about how bad Trump is. I say you're doing the same thing that he's doing.
Yep.
You acting out the same way, and also, and I'm gonna tell you another thing with these data centers. I'm finding out the hazardous of these things, and talking about how much water's being taken. This guy Jay Morris, it's been coming out. He owns the properties over there in Richmond Parish. And Richland Parish, and the thing about it, and Meta Center is going to be in Richland Parish and Holly Ridge, and what happens? See, that's not his district, but he has the properties there, and he's selling it to them, and it's for getting the money out. They say that's an ethics violation because he's an elected official doing that.
Conflict of interest. He's not supposed
Yes.
to enrich himself. But the president is doing it, so it's okay for him.
Oh yeah, that's what happened. We've seen that time and time. Oh yeah, it's okay for him. Just kind of like Nick Saban talking about they need to regulate NIL. I'm like, wait a minute, coach, you're the one that made money off the labor of all these athletes that you coached through the years. They were not getting that money, and you up here making millions of dollars coaching these players. I just see hypocrisy each day.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm getting ready to play a clip that's gonna start another conversation related to this as it relates to white people and their bad behavior. So yes, all of what you're saying, I'm on board, but I have a little bit more that I want to share. So
okay,
if the next 2 clips triggers you, by all means, give me a call back and we're gonna talk about it. All right.
All right, it's always great chatting with you. But like I said, they always want to use comment. Like Saban, he's retired now. I think he's kind of aligned himself with Trump. He wanted to try to regulate NIL with the college athletes. I said, but that'll be my landing gear.
They can go into the flames very quickly. Well, thank you, Chuck.
I agree with you. You take care. You have a great weekend.
You too. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Yeah, Jackie Wilmore, vote her ass out of office. Yes. All right. So you have that first one that's talking about white people evil. Yeah, let's go with that one.
What are you guys out here preaching? We're preaching against the thing that you love so much. Where do you come against white people? Because I have a mixed child. We're against white people the same reason why other white people are against white people. Have you watched the news about the liberals versus the Republicans, the Democrats versus the Republicans? Yeah. They hate each other for it. They said, oh, the violent left, the violent right. We all like just violent white people. That's the root to all evil. White people want you to think it's Republicans. Republicans are evil. Who killed the Native Indians? White people. Who put black people in chains? White people. Who lynched black people? White people. Who beat white women? White people. Who molest white children? White people. Was that wrong?
Hello, somebody. 504-582-9422. What up, Josh?
Morning, Kimbra.
Go to hell, Josh.
When Grayling gone, you Kimbra now.
Go to hell.
That's easy racial arithmetic right there. We all know the common denominator in all this.
White people.
Yeah.
And who are the worst
white men
of them all, though? White men are violent. White women are crafty, and they trigger the violent behavior of white men. So they worse.
That's what they say. When you don't speak against it, you're a part of it.
Yeah.
Basically, that's their role. But they would do it with a smile on their face and serving you nasty apple pie. They would do it like that. And this is not hard to figure out to me. Like you can spot these evil doers easily now. You can spot those who are different than what they say they are.
Receding hairlines?
Oh, here we go.
Because the white men with the stringy hair, I already know.
They're dangerous.
Awful.
They're dangerous.
Awful.
But Jeffrey Epstein had a hair full of hair. He had a head full of hair.
Maybe because he ate so many people. I don't.
Maybe so. We don't know that. I don't know his magic potion for this. But that's the case. And Bill Clinton also indulged in eating babies too, and George Bush II, not the first. The daddy was bald.
They're included in white people, so yeah.
Yeah. So this the easy spot. Like little Boosie, just go get a boyfriend already, bro. Like,
Boosie, happy Pride.
Just
happy Pride.
Get a
Because
boyfriend.
anytime they have something to talk about gay people, he is all in the mix. Boy, just go
That's
get a
the
boyfriend
crazy
already.
part about it. Like, dude, your daughter is eating vagina like it's Golden Corral, sir. And you got a nerve to speak against gay people. It's in your household. It's in your family. Stop it.
It's inhumanity.
Yes.
And he's in the very least the B in the
The
LGBTQIA+.
people on his team. You can't tell me them people not gay that's on his team. Stop this. Quit this, sir. Go get your boyfriend. Stop fighting it.
Please. And go do
Stop
all the things
fighting
that you obsess about. Because I have never seen so many proclaimed straight men be talking about gay issues. Y'all must like that.
Yeah, I ain't got no time to be worrying about what another man does with his sausage.
Hello.
That got nothing to do with me. You ain't trying to give it to me. I'm straight. I don't want it. But I'm not going to. Them folks don't do nobody nothing.
Nope. They just wanna exist and live their lives.
You want them to get off the earth as if you're a perfect human being. You want them off the earth. You want them not to make no money. You want them not to be expressive. You want all of this as if they are stopping you from where you got to go, sir. Some people ain't doing you nothing, Boost. Them folks sing your songs and stuff. Shut it up.
Yeah.
Shut it up.
What
like,
he said.
It just, you can, like I said, it's even spot hypocrites. Like I told a woman in the chat, Deion Sanders, you would think he's outside baptizing people and slaying vampires with all the crosses and the Jesus, but he is fornicating and has been fornicating for well over 20 years now, probably.
Yeah.
20 years, but he gonna tell you, Jesus loved me and I love Jesus. Stop it, sir. You can recognize these folks, man. Even Jesus tell you how to recognize them by their acts. Look at their acts.
Yep.
Stop this.
Everybody's
This
saying
is
they're
Jesus.
Christians, but are doing absolutely none of the things that Jesus would have wanted them to do.
Not one iota. That's why in the Bible says the way to hell, that road is made wide. You only gonna make something wide because you're gonna put a lot of things through it. The road to heaven is narrow. So chill out, man. Don't throw stone, my man. Don't do this.
Right, and mind your own meat. That's
mind
the thing.
Please mind your own meat, sir. That is the heterosexual thing to do.
Yeah.
Right? Mind your own meat. I've never seen somebody so worried about somebody's butthole like this dude is, bro.
Wait, not just worried about other people's buttholes, but don't wash their own. There is a video, I can't play it on the air because it got cussing in it, but it was a conversation between black men. And the black men that were having a conversation, it was about them washing their butts, like their anus. And it was like, I'm a grown man. I'm going to touch my butt in the shower. Yes! You weirdo. That's why you stink.
Very weird. So that's telling me that you don't even trust your hands. Now your hands is gay. You can't trust your own hands? Like your hands will just involuntarily violate you? Because it's trying to wash something? You don't trust your own hands? Yeah. Come on, brother. The levels of this homophobia is ridiculous.
And especially the ones that are super homophobic. Stop reproducing these weirdos.
They want it.
Please stop giving these weirdos extra generations to live on and be stupid.
Yes.
Please stop reproducing them.
Also, hypersexual men are borderline gay. I'm telling you. When they're trying to have sex with as many women they could, somebody touched them.
I don't know about that. They may have ADHD because that makes you hypersexual too. They may have some other disorders. I'm not going to just lump that in with
you. Might have a few of them. Some of these dudes that just uncontrollably hypersexual, man, you would do anything. You would do anything, sir.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
but definitely we need more men who have a little more, well, I'm not going to even say this. People like to have sex. That piece, I don't have no issue with. What I have an issue with is the condemnation of one and the promoting of others. It is, boys, go sow your wild oats, go have sex with as many people as you want to, populate as much as you want to, but we supposed to sit and be ready to be these porn stars. Y'all got to be having sex with somebody for us to even have a conversation about this.
To get our practice in.
It's just weird. It's weird. And, you a hoe if you sleep with this many people. Sir, you are a hoe. You are definitely a walking petri dish because I know at least 10 women that you just slept with.
I could admit that I am that. I'm that. I'm a I'm like the 1990s one, dude. I'm a proud one, dude. I'm a proud one. I ain't gonna sit up here and that's why I don't judge no one. I ain't right.
We shouldn't be judging anybody because it ain't your business.
It's not my business. It's not my business, bro. I have grown to be a person that I don't even want to hear your sex stories, sir. It grosses me out.
And I don't know why it didn't bother young men like in the
Because it was
90s
new.
because that
It was
bragging
new to
thing
us.
was really crazy. And then a lot of them was lying.
Yes.
Lying.
We didn't know that, Kimber, because we're stupid. Yes, we are stupid. I can admit to that. We didn't verify none of those stories. We just went with it. Yes. You didn't find out how men lie until you became a man. I'm like, yo, that's a lot of lies. So, it is what it is on that aspect. But to me, we got to learn to practice that discipline. That's why you have these people making 8 babies by 8 different women and messing up these households and still think because I got a check and I can take care of them that I'm a great father. No, you're not.
You are worthless because the fathering that you need to do, you're not there to do.
You're not doing it. You're similar to what the government do by giving out welfare checks.
Yeah.
You're similar to that.
You are
So
absolutely correct, Josh.
We got a lot of fixing in our gender to do. It won't be fixed. It's just this how we are from the dawn of time.
Well, it's gonna be a lot of single men, a lot of unattached men because right now, air quote, is a loneliness epidemic because people don't want to have sex. Well, women don't want to have sex with some of these guys, and these guys are upset because they feel like they should have entitlement to women's bodies. Go to hell, fellas.
No, I'm a single man. I don't have that sense of entitlement at all.
Yeah.
I like when you want to give it to me.
You should.
It feels better that way.
That should be a gift to each other. Even if it's only for one night, it should be a gift.
That's what the whole like the Marvin Gaye song "I Want You." That whole interchange. That's what I like. Give me that. I want you to want me too.
Right.
That whole interchange. I want that whole exchange right there. Give me that whole exchange. I don't want you if you don't want me too. That's not fun. That's rape.
Thank you, Josh.
Thank you,
Josh.
Yeah, we can hold our L. Like grown men can be. We can sit in truth. We can sit in truth.
Some can.
So,
some can't. Some are still trying to uphold the patriarchy.
Yeah, but the ones you're around, you don't see these trash men as much. So I don't know how you able to.
I don't see a lot of trash men. But I do see them online. I do see a lot of things that
online.
people post.
You see everything online. If I went online too, I'm thinking every woman out here ain't no good either.
Right, and with those conversations on average that we have is younger people, and then some old men that tend to lean into that. Clifton Davis is one that need to go to hell real quick. Joe Budden is starting to recognize where he is trash. He's still trash, but he's at least having a conversation about where he's been trash. So I'm hopeful that some of the men who have perpetuated the patriarchy will recognize that it is not serving them well, and they're actually in danger.
That is it's embedded so deep that I don't know how you better get that stain out of our culture.
I think we got a chance. We got a chance.
So you've been hanging with Grail, and that's where all this optimism comes from.
No, I was raised by black men. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, and I still have black men in my sphere. You guys have seen Dr. Brian Turner. Of my husband. But I have a wealth of black men in my sphere, and
so that's what gives you your optimism too.
But it's not just that, right? Because we've had to have some hard conversations as well, right? My homeboys who have been thoughts to their girlfriends at the time, at some point when you complaining about, man, she don't XYZ, say, bruh, you done did ... She didn't have enough. It's time for her to get her lick back. Now, if you can't handle that, that's fine. I get it.
That's
right?
one thing we can't do. I advise all
but
all the dudes that I've talked to that had their spouse cheat on them, I advise them, say, bro, if you cannot let that go, let her go.
Yeah.
Because you're hurting yourself in the process. You're not gonna get a moment of rest if you can't let that go. if you let her go, bro, like you're gonna try to police her, and they're gonna run you raggedy, and you're not gonna have any type of relationship after that.
Well, you're also gonna be violent. That's unfortunate.
Oh, definitely you're gonna be violent, either way, verbally violent or physically violent. You're gonna be that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if you can't go back to where it was no cheating at all mentally, then you can't. It makes no sense for you to get back in that. That I wouldn't even want that for myself. That is a miserable existence. So I'm like, dude, let her go be you. And that's a woman too. If you can't forgive him for that cheating, let that man go, because it's gonna be miserable for you.
Agreed. Josh, we didn't talk way over this break, and I gotta take it.
Yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry.
That's okay. All right, we'll talk soon. Later. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long.
Hey, this is D. Riley from the 90s Hits R&B Jams. Make sure you listen to WBOK 1230 AM every Saturday night from 7 until 9 p.m. I'll be giving you the best R&B jams from the 90s. That's right, all your favorites and more. With me, D. Riley, your host of the 90s Hits, right here on WBOK 1230 AM, or listen online at WBOK1230.com. WBOK, the station you listen to longer.
Good Friday morning, everyone. I'm Elizabeth Kubel, and here are today's headlines for you. The New Orleans Police Department is working to keep the public safe this weekend as they expect street takeovers in New Orleans. The NOPD says this weekend's event is on a much larger scale where even more visitors are expected to take part. Officials say those who don't comply with laws could face federal charges. The superintendent of the Southeast Louisiana Flood Protection Authority is placed on leave. The superintendent will be paid according to the department, but the reason behind the leave is unclear. The Orleans Levee District Police patrol and inspect levees and flood walls and can have mobile and foot patrols. This leave comes just days into hurricane season. And a Field of Dreams is a step closer to turning on the Friday night lights with two new partnerships. The long-planned 9th Ward Stadium is set to be located near Carver High School. Officials with the project announced that Raising Cane's has been named the official stadium partner, while LCMC has secured naming rights to the playing surface. The project has faced many hurdles that have delayed it for years, but now it appears headed in the right direction. And that is a look at your Friday headlines for you. Have a great day, everyone, and a great weekend.
Looking for a great deal on your next phone? Come see us at your locally owned AT&T store for the latest Samsung and iPhones. Visit us at 3616 South Carrollton Avenue. We have great offers on watches, tablets, accessories, and internet service. Whatever your connectivity needs are, our team is here to help you keep connected. Visit us today at AT&T. 3616 South Carrollton Avenue. Locally owned and proudly giving back to the community.
This is Andronika Morris, host of Put Housing First. Join us every Tuesday at 12 o'clock, where we will discuss how housing affects every aspect of our lives and what's necessary, what's needed to guarantee housing for all. Join us every Tuesday at 12 o'clock as we dig down deep onto the issues that affect all of us.
The New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation is the nonprofit organization that owns the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival presented by Shell. With the funds generated from Jazz Fest, the foundation invests in Louisiana companies through economic development, cultural enrichment, and free educational programs. To learn more about what the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation does, please visit www.jazzandheritage.org.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
big Cadillac with gangsta white walls, TV antennas in the back. You may not have a car at all, but just remember, brothers and sisters, you can still stand tall. Just be thankful for what you got. Though you may not drive a great big caddy, diamond in the back, some rooftop, digging the scene with a gangster lean. Diamond in the back, some rooftop, digging the scene. Diamond in the back, some rooftop. Though you may not drive a great big Cadillac, or Beamer, or Bentley, or Benz, with gangsta white walls, TV antennas in the back. You may not have a car at all, but just remember, brothers and sisters, you can still stand tall. Just be thankful for what you got. Though you may not drive a great big caddy, down in the back, some rooftop, digging the scene with a gangster lean. Diamond in the back, some rooftop, digging the scene with a gangster lean. Diamond in the back, some rooftop, digging the scene. Yeah. Hey y'all. High and Mighty would just like to remind you to be thankful. Be thankful for what you got. Don't spend your time looking over the next person's shoulder, looking at what they got, trying to figure out how you can get it, as if that's gonna make you a better person, a more complete, whole person. Nah, it's about looking at yourself and being grateful for what you already have and not taking that for granted. No, we spend too much of our time looking at what the next person has. Just be thankful for what you got. Though you may not drive a great big caddy, diamond in the back, some rooftop, in the scene with a gangster lean. Diamond in the back, some rooftop. Ooh.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
Slightly drier feel to the air as we are looking at slightly lower humidity. Highs today will still be into the low to mid 80s, partly cloudy skies. We're also still looking at some scattered chances for showers and thunderstorms, especially for the afternoon. Not looking at a whole lot, though, compared to previous days. As we are heading into Friday on into the weekend, an increased chance for rain as Gulf moisture starts to move in our area. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
Hey, everybody, it's Graylin Bryant Banks Banks.
And Kimber White Dupree
from the Front Porch.
Some convos are too good to miss. Now you can pull up a chair to the Front Porch anytime.
Just search WBOK Media and subscribe to the Front Porch Podcast.
Download, share, and hit us with a 5-star rating because New Orleans culture deserves to be heard loud and clear.
Greetings and salutations. I am Edward B. Coulon Smith, chairman of the board of the New Orleans Regional Black Chamber of Commerce. We'd like to invite you to tune in every Wednesday at 12 noon on WBOK to listen in on Black to Business and be a part of the movement that's going on. Thank you.
The Ron Kelly Show. Real talk, bold truth. Tune in for your weekly dose of unapologetic conversations that don't dodge the truth or dilute the message. Stay informed on the issues that matter most on The Ron Kelly Show, every Monday at 7 p.m. on WBOK 1230 AM.
Step back in time and experience the moments that shaped our world at the National World War II Museum, located in the heart of the Warehouse District in New Orleans. This world-renowned museum brings history to life, telling America's story in the war that changed everything, why it was fought, how it was won, and what it means today. From immersive exhibits to powerful personal stories, this is more than a museum. It's an experience. Plan your visit today at nationalww2museum.org. World War II Museum, where history lives.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared. That was a really cool conversation with Josh. Josh, I am marking you as a safe man. I hope you all are having a continued good Friday, that you are staying out of whatever elements this weather is providing, which has been a lot. I don't even know. We get rain, then it's hot, then it's cold because the air conditioners are on blast, but then I have perimenopause, so then I'm hot and then I'm cold. I don't know. Just bear with me. I don't know how this all works, but we're going to make it happen. The number here is 504-582-9422. And to the comments, yes, I definitely want to get into this. When we were talking with Josh and talking about just people always worried about other people's package. Worry about your own junk. Mind your own meat. Mind your own business. Mind your own uterus. And if you don't have one, mind your business. But yes, Mark said, why are so many straight men, and Mark, straight, air quotes, straight men worrying about what other men are doing with their cashews? You know, there was a study that was done, I think, overseas. I want to say maybe in Britain, where they did a study on men who had like this visceral reaction to queer people and queer people living their lives. And they attached their member to a monitoring system and played gay porn. And they all had reactions to it, which is something we already knew. We already knew that the homophobes was low-key hiding in the closet. We know, or at least had it on their minds at one point or another, or repressing themselves. We knew this already, but now there's science behind it. And again, at the end of it all, if they're not inviting you to it, if nobody's soliciting you for gay sex, gay marriage, you can always mind your business or go to hell. And I stand by that. Because why do you care? Why do you care? You could be doing something. You could be the person who cures cancer. If you put all that energy into worrying about what somebody's orifices are doing. It's weird to me. And the anger that some men get about, look at him. Sir, free yourself. Go do a twirl. I don't know. Free yourself. Because them people not bothering you. Mind your business. Mind your business. Anyway, 504-582-9422 is the number here. And then on to the additional comments. Yeah. It's the Father God religions, Chuck, that are homophobic, transphobic, sexist, racist, and hypocrites. It's the Father God ones that center men that you get a lot of this from. And it's fascinating to me that pastors who are also informed of like real life today, they don't really get into those conversations about homosexuals and stuff like that. They recognize that those people are members of the church, and that's that. Highlighting them or like saying these people are doing bad is crazy, and it's crazy when other people do it because nobody says anything about the guy with the 10 baby mamas in church. He come to church regularly. Nobody says anything about the two families, same dad in the same church. They sit in different parts of the church. We never talk about that. It's weird. So why y'all have such a hard on literally for queer people is beyond me. I have no clue at all. And for people to have such a violent reaction and want to cause violence about it is just, it gives me the ick every single time. Let's see. Tam says, you were really thinking about MAGAs claiming Christ while abusing orphans and widows, refusing to care for the sick, hating the people in jail, not feeding the hungry, kicking strangers out instead of inviting them in, literally doing everything he told people not to do. And she offers them to read Matthew 25, 44 through 46 verse. It says exactly what will happen to them. And I may look that up to see what will happen to them. I know with the universe, though, for people who cause harm against other people, they tend to meet some weird interactions throughout their lives. And I know for me, for people who have gone out of their way to cause me harm, the universe has let me watch them fall. One guy died. Well, actually two. Ooh, yeah. One guy got killed in a car accident. The other one had a heart attack. When you go out of your way to do bad things, bad deeds, things come back to you, unfortunately. And fortunately, like the rule of thumb, it happens that way. And I hope, like I said, people start minding the business that pays them or takes care of them and mind your own meat. You got that other video ready? Because I want to get that one before we go to the next break.
What do you mean to do about that?
What should you do about it?
I have nothing to do about that.
How do you feel about Donald Trump shooting missiles at Venezuelan fishermen?
Love it.
Why do you love it?
Because he's bringing fentanyl and
on fishing boats. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought drug cartels use cargo ships and big tankers. Right. So you're telling me that the fentanyl opioid crisis of America is being done by Venezuelan fishermen on 8-man boats. You know why you love it? Because white people are sociopaths. You suffer from a condition called Freudenfreider.
It's an actual psychological condition. You know what it is? Is you get joy and pleasure from the pain and death of innocent people, man. That's the sickness and the psychosis of white people, man. That's what it is. You love seeing them shoot missiles at poor fishermen. Why don't you shoot missiles at Afghanistan? Who killed the 2 National Guards in D.C. this week? Was it Venezuelans? Was it Hispanics? Who was it? Why aren't ICE agents going after Afghanistanians? Weren't we at war with Afghanistan for 10 years? Isn't that where the fentanyl is coming from? Right. The poppy fields in Afghanistan? Right. But you want ICE agents to go after Hispanics at elementary schools, at graduations, at Home Depot, hardworking Hispanics? That's who you pursue? The white man is a coward. That's right. The white man is a coward. That's right. He doesn't want a real fight with actual terrorists. He wants to fight the innocent. He wants to fight the poor.
And yeah, anybody find any untruth to that? I'm curious. The number here is 504-582-9422. Where's the lie? Where is the lie? And we unfortunately have people in our community who want to be revered like white men. And y'all are the worst. The absolute worst. And if you feel like you're under attack, you should feel like that, because we're ready for y'all to go on. To go on the glory. Not wishing death upon you, but we tired. And we tired of y'all. And on that note, we're going to take a break. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
From the campus of Xavier University, WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. Key races remain undecided after primaries in 6 states. In California, Steve Hilton leads the governor's race. Hilton addressed voters.
I can tell you now, we're going to fight for you, we're going to fight for change, and we won't let you down.
Meanwhile, an Iowa upset marked the first loss for a Trump-endorsed candidate. Congressman Randy Feenstra conceded to businessman Zach Lon. A University of Florida presidential candidate is outlining his vision. Stuart Bell said he'll focus on merit, excellence, and free expression while rejecting DEI policies as trustees prepare to vote next week on his nomination. Previously, he was president of the University of Alabama. And A$AP Rocky is finally speaking out after a shooting at his Los Angeles home. He says the March 8th incident shook his sense of peace for his family with Rihanna after Ivana Lisette Ortiz was arrested and charged with attempted murder for allegedly firing shots at the property. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared, and we have been joined with some company, with some exciting news, some exciting shares for our community. I want to welcome Yana Callie Red.
Yes,
did I say that right?
Yes,
Callie
ma'am.
Red Sutton to the Front Porch. Good morning. How you doing this
Good
morning?
morning, Miss Kimber. How are you?
I'm doing well. Happy to have you here, and happy to know why you're here. The community needs a lot of stuff, and you guys are coming together to get the community the stuff that they need. So we're talking about the ABCs of youth and family, right? And this will be taking place in Holly Grove on tomorrow.
Yes.
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 Now, we're going to talk about all the things because it's all the things. It's a lot of things and people involved. But before we do that, tell our listening audience a bit about yourself.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I want to just, first of all, thank WBOK for having me. This is truly an honor to be able to have my voice grace this radio station again. I miss it. You know, sometimes life be life, and so we have to put a lot of things on a back burner. But I am the founder and president of Cali Race Initiative Take Your Life Back Foundation for victims and survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault. I'm also the CEO of the Cali Red Experience, where I do a lot of consultations and host events. And back in the day, a lot of people know me. I know y'all remember everything, but I used to host a lot of events with A-list celebrities. And I also am the president of CREAM, Cali Red Experience Entertainment Management, where I help ghost manage music artists and excuse me, and people in the entertainment sector that's trying to do the independent route. Because I pride myself on real empowerment, real motivation and inspiration, and I know how evil the industry can be, and I root for the underdog. So I got a lot going on. I worked in this Holly Grove Senior Center. I taught their technology class. I'm a caregiver and a new mommy. So, and I'm a community collaborative partner with a lot of organizations and individuals here in the city and beyond.
I was tired, but now I'm not anymore because my God, it's a whole lot of mental work that's going on.
Yes.
Now, what part of the town, what part of the city you from?
I'm from Holly Grove. Originally born and raised in Holly Grove.
Where you go to school?
I went to Lafayette. I started off there, and then we did migrate across the river for a little while. So I went to Eisenhower, Au Pair Walker, and I had to get back over here. So I'm a proud graduate of Warren Easton, class of 1999.
3019.
Yes. So, but Uptown for life. Uptown is always in my heart, run through my veins, and my family is still back there in Holly Grove.
Amazing. So we have an event that's going to be taking place this weekend. It's going to be taking place now. Before I say the location, we're shifting from the original location.
Yes.
So I'm not going to read the original location. However, there are 20 vendors that's gonna be
No,
working with?
we have 70
Good
tabling organizations and we have 20 sponsors.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
and we just added, I don't know the correct number of vendors, but we just added some additional vendors yesterday that want to come on board. So it's a plethora of them. So this is going to be big. This is going to be one of the biggest events Holly Grove has had in a while.
I'm excited about that. And so the idea of youth and family wellness day, where did that even come from? Like, what was the brainchild to start bringing people together in this way?
Well, from what I understand, because I'm here as a partner with the Holly Grove Neighborhood Association, they brought me aboard of the planning committee, but I used to do a lot of behind the scenes ghost work for the president and the
Okay.
founder of the association for a few years until she took sick. So from what I'm understanding is that they're trying to raise awareness and get the word out that Conrad Park needs to be upgraded. It needs to be beautified. During Hurricane Ida, the field house was damaged, and a lot of the youth programs and everything that was important in Conrad went on in that field house. A lot of things has fallen by the wayside. It is a Nord Park. So Holly Grove Neighborhood Association and Piece by Piece NOLA, they just decided, it's our community. We're going to try to take matters in our own hands and get this park updated because it's like the jewel of that neighborhood. It's not many parks in that area. They have the main park where all the baseball games and everything we held, and they just had millions of dollars of upgrades over there for shade. But the Conrad Park really needs some help. So a lot of the neighbors, including the Neighborhood Association, National Night Out for Crime is held there. They continue to hold events there. They continue to shed a light to show it's needed. And we, excuse me, and we want to be there. We want to cherish this. So with that field house being gone, a lot of the youth programs had to just end. They still kind of come out there and play basketball, but they're also looking at it from the standpoint where it can also be an asset during the hurricane season when we're trying to get things together and organized. It can be like a meeting space, just anything we need to make it resourceful. So they've been trying to raise the money on their own. They've been trying to just get help. They reached out to Lowe's. It's just been hard to get it. So they figure if they continue to bring events like this to the park, it will really showcase that it's vital. Let's keep this for our kids. They need somewhere to go. They need a safe space. They need to be able to run free. And it's just, we need it. Holly Grove needs it. They deserve it.
Absolutely. Our quality of life for
Right.
kids
Right.
first, because if your kids are not well, that makes it hard as a
Right.
parent to focus on a lot of different things. So all of the vendors and sponsors are coming together tomorrow. We're waiting for the emergency.
Well, we
location.
have it.
Okay.
The decision was made by the planning committee yesterday morning. So the new location is going to be the Esperanza Academy Middle School Gymnasium at 9330 4th Street. We just wanted to be safe, rather be safe than sorry in case there is a rain event, or we didn't want everybody having to step in mud or whatnot. So they just decided to go ahead on and do it. And I wanted to make sure I mention, excuse me, I did mention Piece by Piece, Louisiana Evolution Youth Development, We Organize, Impact 504, Happy Hearts Lifestyle LLC. Those are the hosts. But it's too many to list.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
If you are
gotta check out the
curious
flyer.
about, let's see, all of the sponsors. If you want to see all of the sponsors and or vendors that are going to be there, you can go to the page Impact 504 or 504 Impact. That's one of the pages that has some of the information. And I mean, it's multiple different posts to be able to show what's going to be available for. I mean, it's so many different sponsors, vendors, people that are going to be out there. Some people some people may not be familiar with, but either way, there are going to be resources and activities for kids, and also resources for families while they're going to be
And
out there.
animals. We even got the animal. We got everybody covered. The whole household.
Now wait a minute. I
Yes.
missed that one.
Yes. Till
Now, do you have to be from Holly Grove to participate?
No, you don't, because community is community. So, we were thinking about just kind of like conducing it to Holly Grove, but when we really thought about it, it take a village. So sometimes, we have to stick together. Like Gerktown and Holly Grove, we come together. So we that's why we're broadcasting it, because of the plethora of resources and organizations that's going to be out there, because we even have like something from the judicial side,
Yes.
So it's gonna be very important, and we're gonna have everything is free. I want to make sure I mention that everything is totally free, totally free. Free entry, free food, free beverages, the games, the activities. We've been working on this since last year in October. So to finally see it come to life is truly a blessing, and it's like it's working my spirit. I just feel so good about it, because by me having to put so much in a back burner with my life being busy and things, and they pulling me in, it's giving me a chance to get my feedback on the ground and show my leadership side and uplift the people that uplift me. And I believe in depositing who deposit in you. So it's just really been a blessing and an honor. And I also want to say we're gonna have DJ Slab there, because he's from Holly Grove. They was like, "Who you with the DJ?" I say DJ Slab. He from born and raised Holly Grove. He got to be our DJ. So we're gonna have some good music. I'm trying to see what I'm missing.
So let's give some parameters. Tomorrow it'll be the youth health. This is the second annual, so I'm glad this is continuing.
Yes.
So tomorrow, from 11 to 3, at Conrad. It's not going to be at Conrad Park. It's going to be over at Esperanza, which is at 9330 Forshey, and there are going to be multiple different opportunities for parents, for families, for kids, and for animals there. Any qualifications? Do they need to bring anything to show so that they can get those services?
Well, I'm not sure how TIP is going to do things, so I don't know if you need to bring your animal or if they're just going to be signing you up out there, because it's going to be so big, and when you have animals. But I do know they're definitely going to be there, so you may want to check TIP's the Inner Pups Instagram Facebook page to see if they mention anything. But there's definitely something for everybody. I also want to mention Henna Tats by Kim, Ubuntu Vintage Nola, the Winston Rhea Scholars, Blazing Blitz Sweets, and they're also some of the biggest sponsors that really has supported the event. They supported the event last year. Okay. So I just wanted to make sure I get the names that they that's really been there to make this come to life.
Absolutely. So what is the overall goal or vision for the park? Because it having the damage to the field house, I don't know what the lay of the park looks like, but what is the ultimate goal that the residents and the community is asking for the fundraising efforts to go toward? What is the desired appearance and upkeep of the park?
Well, it's a lot of work that's entailed. Jaron, he's normally, he helps run Conrad Park. He would know like everything in detail, but I just know that they really want to fully reactivate it and get it up and running just for those initiatives. So I'm guessing like it needs like an overhaul, like it needs like a facelift. It needs a lot of repair work on the inside. It really needs to be updated. At the end of the day, all across the board, honestly, just from me visiting, and sometimes we hold our meetings out there just to keep the spirit around us and the atmosphere on what this purpose is. And so we have meetings out there. I was able to meet with 504 Impact for the first time. Okay. Impact 504, and Percy and everything, and we met out there, and it definitely needs to be revived. The basketball court, it needs like a lot of upgrades. It need benches. It need the toys. It need everything. So we have a wish list. You can contact the Holly Grove Neighborhood Association or Piece by Piece NOLA, and they will have all that if you would like to help the park in any kind of way.
Yes, please. our communities, New Orleans, you know what we do, the NOLA way. We
Yes.
get in and roll our sleeves up to get things where they need to be. And Conrad Park, it does matter. It does matter to that community. Oftentimes people talk about kids and their behavior and the things that they do and don't do. However, if we don't have anywhere for them to go,
Exactly.
what are we expecting them to do? They're gonna entertain themselves
Oh,
one way or
definitely.
another. But to have them to channel their energies into something positive, for sure. For sure.
Right.
This is an opportunity to get involved. So tomorrow, it is from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's going to be taking place at 9330 Forche. There are many pieces that are in there. So there is the Ubuntu Village, the Winston Rhea Scholars, yes, the Henna Tats by Kim. I've heard of that before, but I
Yes.
don't know if I've seen
She's
that.
also a board member
Okay.
with the Holly Grove Neighborhood Association, and she does a lot of art too. She's so talented. A lot of paintings and things.
Yes, I'm super excited. We had the pleasure of participating with Impact 504, the Christmas parade.
Okay.
So we got to ride through the neighborhood, and that is a really
I
serious
saw the video
community.
footage of that.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
a
awesome.
serious community in making sure that each one grab one and support each other. But people outside of the community are welcome too.
Yes, yes, and they're awesome. When I tell you, Impact 504 is really doing a big one with
Shout
this
out to
event.
you, Percy.
Yes, Percy and team. When I tell you, from the tables to the chairs, the gaming trucks, the food truck, like they're bringing like a lot to the table, and I just admire that. Like I get goosebumps just talking about it. Just me meeting him for the first time when we had that meeting by the park. He was awesome. He was awesome, and he's also my leadership brother. I found that out. Yeah, we had the same. We were in the same fellowship.
Okay.
But different cohorts. But so that was like a plus, and you could kind of feel the energy and things. So, I just want to say thank you, Percy. Like, just thank you. Your organization is awesome. And you're doing so much. For both Holly Grove and Gertown.
Yes.
Yeah, and probably beyond. Minimum.
Way beyond. For
Yes,
sure.
yes. So thank you for setting this up for us, because it was because of him. He wanted to make sure that we got this event promoted, and I truly appreciate that.
Yes, that's wonderful. So again, 9330 Forche. And where can the people find you on the socials? Where can they for all the things?
Yes.
Where can they get
Well, I
stuff
used
that
to
they need
have 9 to 13 pages, but I condensed everything down. So I do have a page for my nonprofit, the Cali Red Initiative Take Your Life Back Foundation. And you can also follow me on Twitter at CaliRed _ TYLBF. I'm on Facebook. I have the personal and the business, the Cali Red Experience, the Cream, and the nonprofit. So I'm on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So just look for Cali Red 504 Diva with a K.
No TikTok?
No TikTok.
Okay.
Oh no, I was warned not to get on TikTok.
Oh, KALIRED. Cali Red. I want to say thank you for joining us here on the Front Porch, and also sharing what all the work that you all will be doing and have been doing in preparation for tomorrow. Again, it is Youth and Family Wellness Day, and family, it also includes your four-legged friends if you need some support with them. I want to say thank you, and you have an open invitation to join us here on the Front Porch anytime you have some information we need to get out to the community. And give them those pages one more time.
It's Cali Red 504 Diva. We have Cali Red Experience LLC. We have Cali Red Experience Entertainment Management, and Cali Red's Initiative Take Your Life Back. But you could Google me, and so everything will pop up just under Cali Red 504 Diva. But if you get confused, you could go straight to my personal page, Yana Cali Red Sutton, and it will lead you to everywhere you need to go.
There you go. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
Thank you.
Good Friday morning, everyone. I'm Elizabeth Kubel, and here are today's headlines for you. The New Orleans Police Department is working to keep the public safe this weekend as they expect street takeovers in New Orleans. The NOPD says this weekend's event is on a much larger scale where even more visitors are expected to take part. Officials say those who don't comply with laws could face federal charges. The superintendent of the Southeast Louisiana Flood Protection Authority is placed on leave. The superintendent will be paid according to the department, but the reason behind the leave is unclear. The Orleans Levee District Police patrol and inspect levees and flood walls and can have mobile and foot patrols. This leave comes just days into hurricane season. And a Field of Dreams is a step closer to turning on the Friday night lights with 2 new partnerships. The long-planned 9th Ward Stadium is set to be located near Carver High School. Officials with the project announced that Raising Cane's has been named the official stadium partner, while LCMC has secured naming rights to the playing surface. The project has faced many hurdles that have delayed it for years, but now it appears headed in the right direction. And that is a look at your Friday headlines for you. Have a great day, everyone, and a great weekend.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat. As BET's co-founder, Sheila Johnson has a ton of experience in media. But a lot's changed since she first got the black-focused entertainment cable network off the ground. Johnson spoke to Bloomberg about the state of media and what black audiences might be seeking out now.
I just think that the landscape and the racial landscape of what African Americans are watching is changing. And I just think that we have got such a broad perspective of people out there that want something different, especially this younger generation. So we need to reevaluate what are the goals of black media and what are the answers? What is it out there that we need to answer?
According to Nielsen, just over 50% of black viewers feel there isn't enough content on TV from people of their identity group. I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
Lowe's has the brands pros trust to get the job done. You can now shop new Catalyst fencing solutions and save big when you do. 10% off when you buy in bulk. Plus, save $180 on a DeWalt 12-inch dual bevel sliding compound miter saw. Now just $449. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 5/6 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Liberty Mutual customized this song for you. Like your car insurance, it's custom too, yeah. Liberty Mutual's got the coverage that could save you money. Thanks to Doug and Limu, well now you can go and take that cruise. Liberty, 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 yeah.
Hoops, Heat, The Truth, on demand. Ball Don't Lie is now live on all podcast platforms. Tap in, search WBOK Media, find Ball Don't Lie, and bring the fire with you wherever you go. Download, share, and leave that 5-star review, because the game doesn't stop when the show ends.
Climate Hope NOLA presents this month's climate keyword, adaptation. Climate adaptation means preparing our communities for stronger storms, hotter days, flooding, and rising water. That means planting trees, restoring wetlands, protecting homes, and helping families recover stronger after disasters. In New Orleans, resilience is part of who we are and how we survive. Learn more, stay informed, and take action with Climate Hope NOLA. Visit Team Hope NOLA on Instagram to learn more.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Oh, yeah. How sweet it is. That means the land of the living and not of the dead. Now I walk my baby, got great big feet and long lean neck with nothing to eat, but that's my woman, and I love her just the same. crazy about that woman, cause California is all name. California, Donya, what make your big head so hard? I love her, love her just the same. Oh, we love that woman, cause California is all name. California, Donya, what make your big head so hard? I love her, love her just the same. Oh, we love that woman, cause California is all name. Now you know, my mama told me stay away from that cow, no good. Don't bother with her. Nope, don't bother with her. But mama didn't know what California putting down. Going down to California house next door just one more time. California, don't you? What make your big head so hard? My I love her, love her just the same. Oh, we love that woman, cause California is her name.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WPOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared. And I just got a cool gift. It is from one of our team members here who gifted me with two things: some lavender lip balm, and then also a water bottle that can hold your phone. Isn't that lovely? I'm so excited. I can't wait to whip this thing out and be carrying it all day long. For real. This is so cool. You can just sit there with your work, take your sip, and see what's going on your screen. Yeah, about to put this thing to good use for sure. It is still Free Your Mind Friday. If you got something on your mind, you want to get it off your chest, give us a call, 504-582-9422. That was an amazing interview with Yana Callie Red Sutton, speaking about the youth and family day at Esperanza. That's going to be held in conjunction with so many different vendors. I mean, there's a lot of vendors that they have, and also supporters. There are plenty of supporters that are involved because they want to see services, they want to see resources shared with people of our city and of the community. And as she said, it is not closed just to members of that neighborhood. If you are in the listening range of this radio signal, you are more than welcome to go and get some free food, some free drinks, some care for you, your family, and your pets. How about that? Gotta love it. The number here is 504-582-9422. And what are y'all talking about over here in these comments? Yes, isn't that a neat gift? I love it. I can't wait to be outside with my my tumbler, or well, not my tumbler, but my water bottle, and also being able to hands not free, but just one hand instead of one hand with my phone and one hand with my water bottle. I'm super excited about that. That is such a cool gift. How y'all feeling? We got 30 more minutes till we out of here. Y'all feeling okay on this Friday? What are y'all doing this Friday? I have plans, mammy. I'm tired before the weekend even starts. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get either this facial or this massage this weekend because I need to be quiet for a little bit. There's been so much stimulation happening within my house and out of my house. And before I get aggravated and cranky and start being mean to everybody on purpose accident, I need to get on somebody's table and go chill out for a bit. Cause yeah, this week has definitely been a lot. And it's summertime. I thought it was gonna be a little more chill since the kids are out of school. And it's summer, but apparently not. What are y'all doing this weekend? 504-582-9422. What you doing this weekend?
Hello?
I can hear you.
Yay.
Yes, now turn it up. So.
Okay. How's that?
This is perfect. What you doing this weekend?
This weekend, I also, I never know because I still got to set up for next week. It's a never ending job. So.
Yeah.
But it's been fun so far.
It's been fun so far. We've been having some really good shows like for a few months now. I mean, I always had fun on the show, but like we really have been having a good time for like at least the last 6 to 8 months, where we've been having a lot of jokes and a lot of like 2 days in a row. I was crying, laughing, literally. I had tears coming out of my eyes. We've been having really good discussions, and in addition to that, we've been able to have a lot of community information to get out. I saw that Judge Rhonda Douglas Good made it on to 2 shows on yesterday, and of course she'll be back on to this show, along with the other judges that have committed to sharing information with our listening audience. But I'm glad that many are starting to involve community people and share information with our listeners. It's really important and it's really necessary. And in these times with resources, funding getting cut from places here, there, and everywhere, as many grassroots and people in our sphere are able to provide things. And if you hear about these activities and want to contribute, jump in the line. Do that too. So yeah, no, the last couple of weeks has been really, really fun. I love that. Let's see. Gracie said, I'm listening and just looked on the screen. Your outfit is lovely. I love your hair wrap. Thank you, Gracie. I found this morning in my closet. I wanted to not have to iron. And I've been having this in my closet since like November. It still had the tags on it. So I wanted to feel pretty today. So I feel a little pretty. Thank you for noticing and commenting. I appreciate that. But yeah, it's been a lot of good information with the judges. We've had Lindsay come on and share information about what's been going on with these election cycles and how these people are for real, just breaking the rules and just lying. It is nothing more stressful than somebody looking you dead in your face and lie to you. I don't know anything that's more frustrating than that. Lying by omission, yeah, we don't like it, but you're not for real lying to me. I didn't ask the questions. I didn't do enough dicking. Okay, yeah, you still lie by omission, but just straight up look at me in my face and telling me the sun is green and the water is orange. Nothing infuriates me more. Nothing infuriates me more.
Just straight up lying. So insulting intelligence?
Yes. Do not play on my head. Don't play on my top. Like, for real. I low-key get violent when
Why?
people
Why do they do it?
straight up lie. I don't know, because some people think they're the smartest people in the room. Oftentimes, they do, right? I'm not a good liar because I'm not going to remember the lie. Now, I can make up a story for you, but if you come back and ask me that again, I'm not going to remember, nor will I care. I'm going to just be like, yeah, I made that up. I don't know. But I don't like people who are in politics. You're telling me that you're doing one thing and you flat out doing something else. Go to hell. Like, it makes me violent. Like, and typically not physically violent, but I'm gonna say some cross words because are you okay? And people who have made a career of mixing words or stringing words together, that they're not telling you the truth, but they're telling you pieces of the truth and leaving some parts out. Go to hell. Like, I don't like it. It stresses me
Oh,
out.
to have you in the guessing game.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
Because I'm looking. All right. So see, what happened was the lady did da 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 blah blah blah, and I'm like, that doesn't sound right. But continue. Let's see where this goes. And then they say the one thing that you know that no, that's not true. You're not. That's not true. Like, you're lying right now, and because I don't like to be called a liar and I don't like to be caught in a lie, I'm a screenshot kind of girl. So if you send me something in writing or you said you're going to do something, yeah, click. I'm going to save this for later. Like, are you young enough to have watched Mickey Mouse Clubhouse?
I know what that is.
When the guy, and what's this? This is a tool that's going to help us out later. For real. Like, don't lie just for the sake of lying. Everything is not for public consumption. I understand that, right? Some stuff you should just keep to yourself. We don't need it. But flat out lying, it makes me want to flip tables. It makes me want to flip, especially, I know you lying and you still trying to sell it. I want to turn into the Tasmanian devil. For real. I don't know why that causes me such anger, but it definitely does. Like, do not lie to my face. Not to my face. And once you hear me on the phone go, huh, or you see this look from my face, I'm thinking you're lying. I'm thinking you're not telling me the truth. And you don't have to lie to me. You could just shut up. It's fine. It's fine. And I'm really an understanding person about a lot. So lying to me for why? Like, stop that. You look dumb. It's annoying. Good morning. Hey, Anita. How are you? Yes. You saw the judges on the Front Porch in studio? Yes, we're going to get them on before this month concludes because last month was a scrabble. It was like, it's almost the end of May. Hurry up. Get everybody on the show. So, yeah, they'll be showing up before the end of the month to share with us some information about the legislation that has been passed where the criminal district courts will be losing 3 judges and the consolidation of the criminal clerk of court and then the civil clerk of court. All of this is crazy. And it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. It didn't necessarily have to be that way. But we are with our backs to the wall because some people didn't show up to vote. And not voting has consequences too, as we see. So hopefully people have gotten the message and will participate in the democratic process, not as a Democrat per se, but to let your voice be heard. Because that's necessary right now. A lot of the people are tired. A lot of people are going broke because racism is expensive. And yes, Miss J5, white men as a collective are the same. Thank you. Just like most people you can lump together as a group, there's certain things that you're going to pull from a group. And yes, white men as a collective are the same. I understand that you have a different view. I am permissive of you having your different view. I'm just letting you know that your view is not well thought out. And that's as best as I can say that for sure. Let's see. So what is this? What are you talking about? Oh, you say I do okay for a girl that's never had a pair of Jordans? Listen, I wear size 9.5, 10. You can get me some. I'll wear them. I will wear them. They look heavy though. They look like they're basketball shoes that people don't play basketball in. That doesn't make sense to me. And they're pricey. I'm not a fan of Michael Jordan like that. Maybe, you know what? I did want some Patrick Ewings, but my dad felt that a lot of those shoes that were basketball shoes were boys. He would not buy them for me. I had to buy my first pair of Chucks, a pair of blue ones, because he wouldn't buy them, even though they had pink. So those are boy shoes. Well, I got my own, daddy. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
Slightly drier feel to the air as we are looking at slightly lower humidity. Highs today will still be into the low to mid 80s, partly cloudy skies. We're also still looking at some scattered chances for showers and thunderstorms, especially for the afternoon. Not looking at a whole lot, though, compared to previous days. As we are heading into Friday on into the weekend, an increased chance for rain as Gulf moisture starts to move in our area. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
Hey, everybody, it's Graylin Bryant Banks. Banks.
And Kimber White Dupree.
From the Front Porch, y'all. You know how we do every Monday. It's Movie Monday.
And Tuesday is Trivia Tuesday.
And y'all know we have nothing but bad cheering coming through here on Wednesday.
But stick with us. On Thursday, we travel.
That's right. And Friday's Free Your Mind Friday, so get your brass up.
Something on your mind? Want to get it off your chest?
Holla at your people. WBOK 1230 AM, the station you listen to
all day long.
AURN News.
I'm Ebony McMorris. The federal government released its May jobs report showing the economy added 172,000 jobs last month, well above the 85,000 economists had forecasted. The national unemployment rate held steady at 4.3%. But for black workers, the picture is more complicated. The black unemployment rate came in at 6.6% in May, compared to 3.8% for white workers. That gap has persisted for decades with no sign of closing. Economists at the National Community Reinvestment Coalition note that a decline in black male labor force participation, meaning some workers have stopped exactly looking for jobs and are no longer counted in unemployment figures. Long-term unemployment, workers jobless for 6 months or more, is up more than 500,000 over the past year, a trend researchers tie in part to ongoing federal workforce reductions that disproportionately affect black workers. For AURN News, I'm Ebony McMorris.
The New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation is the nonprofit organization that owns the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival, presented by Shell. With the funds generated from Jazz Fest, the foundation invests in Louisiana communities through economic development, cultural enrichment, and free educational programs. To learn more about the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation, please visit us at www.jazzandheritage.org.
Step back in time and experience the moments that shaped our world at the National World War II Museum, located in the heart of the Warehouse District in New Orleans. This world-renowned museum brings history to life, telling America's story in the war that changed everything, why it was fought, how it was won, and what it means today. From immersive exhibits to powerful personal stories, this is more than a museum. It's an experience. Plan your visit today at nationalww2museum.org. World War II Museum, where history lives.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared. And we're going straight to the lines, 504-582-9422. Hello, Pam.
Good morning, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I ended up doing the titles of macaroni and cheese, my honey likes. I did that with the roast and some whole kernel corn.
Sounds yummy.
Yeah, it turned out really good, nice and tender. So I said I was going to call you guys and let you know. And I wanted to mind my manners and say hello to my Front Porch family, all of you out there. You know I'm not on the social, so I can't see you, but I still love you. Yes. And have a blessed and wonderful weekend.
You too. I hope you have an enjoyable weekend as well. Stay dry, okay?
All right, baby. You too. Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That's so sweet. I love y'all so much. Y'all really do make a difference in my day. If I've never said thank you before, I'm saying it now. I appreciate all of you all in our Front Porch family because you definitely show up for not just us as the talent on the air, but y'all show up for each other. Y'all little side group chats. I be hearing about it. I love it. I love every bit of it. And shout out to us for keeping the community open so that everybody can feel as if they belong, because you do. Everybody belongs. Be nice or leave. Be comedic or leave. You know, if you're mean, you gotta go. And mean doesn't mean that you disagree with us, because we all don't agree on the same points. But agreeing or disagreeing on somebody's humanity, yeah, you're gonna have to go to hell for me. All right? Yeah, we're gonna be really, really solid and clear on those pieces of information and how we handle each other. We're going to deal with each other with care. And if you can't do that, you can't be nice, leave. Go bye-bye. Go bye-bye. Hell is my first suggestion for you to go to. But yeah, go away. Go away. Nobody needs all the drama. We are dealing with enough. We are definitely dealing with enough here. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, y'all. I see y'all. Y'all doing good today. Y'all having a wonderful Friday. Hopefully the rain will hold up, or you'll be able to get out into the sunshine on tomorrow, or the overcast, one way or another, with all the things that are happening in the city. And again, that event that is happening at Esperanza Middle School Gym, the location address is 9330 Fort Shea. All of the resources, not just for human people, but also for your four-legged friends. You can bring them to go see about them there. Go see about them at the Youth and Family Day over at Esperanza. That's where they'll be, at the former site of Esperanza. So, Jared, it's lunchtime. I have not talked about food at all this show. Noticed? Did you notice that?
I did not.
I have not said anything about food this whole show. Think about it. Yeah, that's pretty interesting for me. It is Friday. I'm gonna go to somebody's restaurant and go and get some good food before I go and take me a long nap. I don't have any students today. I don't have any sessions today. The only thing I have to do later on is go see CJ play. And those of you who are interested in seeing him play, he's going to be playing at the Crescent City Brew House on Decatur. But I'm definitely looking forward to doing absolutely nothing and possibly getting a facial. Because this week, I've been rolling. And I've been playing a little bit too much. I've been hanging out. Pride Month been real fun for me, to the point that one of the bartenders saw a video of myself and another bartender dancing behind the bar. He said, "Get your ass from behind the bar." No, we're having way too much fun, for sure. Do they give dogs prostate exams now? Josh, I don't think my dogs have had prostate exams. I don't know. Do dogs get prostate cancer? What is happening? I, that's not a test I've seen yet. Not for them. They've gotten weighed. They've gotten vaccinations. They've gotten flea treatment. Um, had to get a sock taken out of Saint Rock's mouth. I mean, out of his like throat area because he used to eat a specific brand of socks of mine. Outside of that, I've never seen them. I've never seen them give a dog a prostate exam. I mean, anything's possible. Anything is possible. So I don't know. I don't know, Josh. I have to get back to you. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna bring Treme and Saint Rock on tomorrow, and then I'll fill you in on Monday. Yes. Let's see. No camera view. Is Wild Turkey a black owned restaurant? Yes, they are a black owned restaurant. Close your app and reopen it. I'm live. I'm looking at myself on screen right now, and the camera should be up. Uh-oh. No, it's up over here on my screen. They can't see it. Nope, there it is. Nope, it popped right up. Okay, I don't know. Well, y'all, we have come to that time in the show where it's time to bid you adieu. I thank you all for joining us here on the Front Porch and giving us 3 hours of your lives that you will never get back. Remember to practice random acts of kindness and to do something nice for somebody else because it's a nice thing to do. Remember to take care of yourselves and each other, and we're going to see y'all on the flip. Bye.